One of the stories that we covered in the Georgia Strait this week was moved by Burnaby City Council to take steps against vicious dogs. And this is a story that has captured the public's attention. One of the things that's happened in Burnaby is the staff have compiled statistics on dog bites. And these are bites of other animals and also bites of humans. And what they discovered was that even though pit bulls, which is a very vicious breed in the eyes of some people, pit bulls are only 2% of the dogs in Burnaby that are licensed. 24% of the bites where they could tell the breed was done by pit bulls. So pit bulls are biting to a disproportionate amount in Burnaby. And then another dog where there were more bites was German Shepherds. So what the city council in Burnaby has done is they've passed a motion to get the process started toward increasing the licensing fees very sharply for owners of vicious dogs. And this is how they define vicious dogs, are pit bulls and other dogs that bite. So this has run into opposition from the owners of pit bulls. There's a public commentary period in Burnaby up until September 20th. And then at that point, Burnaby Council is expected to pass the law. There are only 3 municipalities in the Lower Mainland that have different rules for breed-specific dog bylaws, Richmond being one, Burnaby being the other, and West Vancouver. And other municipalities have not gone down this road. There's going to be fines of up to $500 to owners of dogs that bite. $200 fines in Burnaby. That's what is expected to pass for dogs that behave aggressively. So this is something new that's happening in Burnaby, and it's something that we're going to continue watching. And the final story that I'll talk about on WOW TV is it's Reconciliation Week in Vancouver. And there are a series of events to celebrate the Aboriginal heritage of the region. So there's going to be a huge canoe gathering in False Creek, First Nations canoes on Tuesday, culminating on Sunday the 22nd with a walk for reconciliation. There could be up to 50,000 people in the streets of Vancouver. They'll start at the Queen Elizabeth Theatre, walk over to Science World, and that's to show support for Aboriginal people. And it coincides with the arrival of the Truth and Reconciliation Commission in Vancouver. This is a commission that's been visiting various communities, hearing stories of Aboriginal people about their time in residential schools. What happened historically in Canada was the Aboriginal people were taken away from their families. They were put in separate schools that were run by the churches. A great deal of abuse took place. There were lawsuits. And so what's resulted from this whole process was the Prime Minister did an apology in the House of Commons, and there's a Truth and Reconciliation Commission, which is trying to hear from people who had experiences in the residential schools. And the last school closed in 1996. And so this is going to be a big thing in Vancouver. You'll probably hear a lot of news about it. And I would encourage anyone who's watching to participate on the walk and send a message that you support reconciliation between the Aboriginal and the non-Aboriginal population. So for WOW TV, I'm Charlie Smith, editor of the Georgia Strait, and thanks for watching.
感谢收看今天的大温故事，我们下期再见。